Namaste, namaste. Welcome to this beautiful quietness, silence, and stillness that's everywhere, all around, within, without, everywhere. And that is so beautiful and soft and warm, comforting, cozy, sweet, all space all around that is embracing the body, the person, the life, the world. It gets familiar with itself through this. It gets an opportunity to experience more of its lightness and wholeness, fullness that it is. It's everywhere, around, pervading, permeating, and appearing as everything everywhere. Creating me an image of its activity, an image of its flow back upon itself to experience itself more deeply, automatically results in these images and forms and phenomena that we get identified with. But we don't need to be so identified with all the events and forms and phenomena, all the activity that's going on in the world. Because it's really just this sweet silence in flow, and ever deepening its own warmth, its own stillness, its own sweetness, and joy. And joy. It's pure joy in its own experience of itself. Coming back again and again and again and again. Or to a place it never left. And just filling up more and more of its fullness. That is right here now. We don't have to look for it. We just stop looking and allow the wakeful, pure awareness itself to be with itself and open up more and more of its grandness that is just so beautiful. That all of life, just has to work about. And so it's just so grand and so beautiful. And it's coming back to deepen itself and to be with itself right here now through us all, and to reveal more of what it really is to itself. Is it just plain old, pure, unbounded, infinite awareness? Well, sure, it's that, too, but it's way more than that. Much, 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 much more than that. And this is what it uses us for. This is what it creates the appearance of the world for. This is why the world is here, because it's emanation of the deeper experience of the fullness of itself, where it can count all the different beautiful and open up to all the different beautiful frequencies and flavors of itself that appear as form and phenomena in the world. Yeah. And so it just enjoys itself. It really does. It just enjoys. It enjoys experiencing itself. And I can't say it investigates into, it doesn't investigate. It just sees the finer depth of its own brilliance and glow right in front of us in the so-called activity of the life in the world around us. The life in the world around us is such a precious thing. Even though the appearance is, we could say, in a sense, mirage. But the essence, the reality of it all, is so beautiful, so exquisite, and it keeps coming back and allowing the pure awareness itself to reveal and unfold just more and more of its exquisiteness, its brilliance, its clarity, its richness and fullness. It just comes more awake, more awake, more awake. And see, this is the thing we should know. It's not the mind, it's not you as the person that experiences this. Forget about experiencing anything. No, it is the pure awareness itself that enables the person and all objects everywhere to exist, that deepens its own experience of itself through the life appearance, all of this. So quite a beautiful thing, a very precious thing. So we have to sort of just get back to the pure simplicity, and so that simplicity can reveal to itself its ultimate simplicity and purity and clarity that it is, and that really all of this actually is, because constructed out of that pure, we have to say, divine essence of consciousness itself, that is really within and beyond consciousness. It's beyond it all, because it's what gives rise to consciousness in the first place. And so we just sit back and we just enjoy. We just open up, completely open up, and so that we can allow all of that clarity of pure awareness itself to be with itself and fall more deeply into itself. Just come awake and reveal more and more of its fullness and uncover the supremely divine richness and shiningness and brightness that is right here. That causes the world to go round, that causes the creation to appear, to be here. That is just the glow, the pure glow of radiant, we could say love, we could say, no words really satisfy, no words can describe. Because it's way beyond the emotions, the human emotions. Human emotions are limited by the human appearance. But the real fineness and exquisiteness of the divine quality of the essence of pure light that makes up those emotions and makes up it sort of enables the senses to apprehend their objects that are right in front of us now. A grandness, a wholeness, a oneness, an ultimate simplicity of exquisite light that continues to shine and radiate more. And not only that, be attracted to and by its own radiant light that it's emanating, that gives consciousness the ability to be conscious of itself. And see and experience a world of form and phenomena. So what a beautiful, grand picture this is. What a beautiful, exquisite life that is right here, all around us. All around, right in the room, around you, everywhere. Right in front, in the seeing of the eyes. It's causing the eyes to see. It's enabling the feelings to feel. It is the feelings feeling. Only the feelings in the human are sort of muddled up with all sorts of pains and stresses and stuff like samskaras. Whereas it's so clean and pure and light and full and warm and lively in its, just a lively excitation of exquisiteness. It's such a beautiful thing. And here we are, sitting in it. And we've been sitting in it all along. And the whole body-mind has been the expressed appearance of the totality of the life and qualities of lively intelligence. Within it, they're everywhere within it that manifest, in a sense, as the body-mind appearance. So something so beautiful and wonderful is right here, within and without, and all around, everywhere. It's not weighed down somewhere deep within the transcendental field. It's there too, yes, but the whole transcendental field, in fact, is everywhere. It's right up here. There's no transcendental field. You are it. That's what the being is. That's what the self is. It's the whole field that shows itself to itself right in front of us at all times, in the play and display of the intelligence that appears as the world appearance all around us. And it's an exquisite thing. It's really an extraordinary bliss. It's bliss itself, refining its own experience of bliss. That's what it is. Mm-mm. And so pure bliss on itself, on its own, maybe not so, doesn't know about how blissful it actually is until it starts flowing, moving within itself, being awake to itself, opens up more of itself, gets a better view of itself from its own boundless, infinite perspective that it is everywhere, that the self is, that the being is, that the awareness itself is. And it just it just revels in itself. It just revels in it. And fine tunes. It's always fine tuning. Fine tuning its own experience of its bliss that it is. And so it's a constant, we could say, the constant, the absolute constant in life is a pure, undiluted, unpolluted, silent joy. Silent, peaceful joy. That's the basis, the basic reality of the being. And And so what it does in its own self-referral process of experiencing itself everywhere within itself, as it becomes more lively within itself, it continues to open up and spill into everywhere and everything, and create form and phenomena out of really nothing. Out of nothing. It's due to the bliss itself becoming more blissful. And so it's going on, and I think what we can sense right here now as we sit in just absolute simplicity and stillness, what we can sense in the space all around, and what the space all around senses within itself, is just this beautiful, silent, peaceful joy that is the basis, that is the self itself, the being itself, that is just awake everywhere within itself, on its own level, all by itself. Doesn't really mind what moods the body or its mind is experiencing, or if it has fatigue, or doesn't really mind what's going on in the life or in the world. It just is. It just is. It's there. It's there. That's what it is. And it's that boundlessness of being that is such a peaceful, silent, boundless joy that is everywhere, that discovers more about itself. It just discovers more about itself and finds itself everywhere as everything and beyond. And just keeps on fine-tuning its own flow and delving more deeply within the mechanics of itself, experiencing itself, which gives rise to the appearance of creation. So it's just revealing to itself in the opening and rediscovery of its own boundless light. It keeps on opening up to the mechanics of creation. It's the same thing. It's the same thing as the being itself. Being awake to itself, being awake to itself. And so the whole of the mechanics of creation are found to be everywhere, all around and right in front and within the being itself, everywhere. So just, we can say it opens up its heart, opens up to its more fine-tuned reality of what it is, of what it actually is. So the whole space all around us, is involved, and it can be titillated by the words it's speaking about itself. So the whole space all around us, and which is the space, you could say, the inner space of the boundless reality of the self that is right out here, everywhere. As the presence that is becoming more palpable, more dominant, more just known to itself everywhere, all around us, because it's that spaciousness that is revealing more of itself to itself by, speaking and listening to itself through all of us here. It's a very beautiful thing, very grand thing. So the wholeness of the total reality of the fullness of the being itself is opening up more to the really exquisite, sublime reality of itself. That has been here all along, only in the guise and in the disguise of the space, the air, the light, all the forms and phenomena all around us here. It's been disguised in that appearance to sort of fool the boundless Shiva. Because she's so coy. And just the most beautiful, exquisite reality that has been sitting right in front of us all along that we couldn't see. We didn't know about it. But it's been here. And it has been the only reality that is really real. It's been the true reality of the essence of your being, of yourself, of your heart, of your mind, of the fineness and the very fine levels of all life everywhere that is so, just becomes awakened, kind of a sweet, lively excitation when it's touched, when it touches itself, and just revels in itself, sort of praises itself like that. And allows itself to, fall back within itself and reveal more and more its fine sweetnesses and beautifulness that is everywhere within itself. And just continues on. This is how it speaks to itself. This is how it is and can possibly be just the grand wholeness that it is. And so it's constantly, we'd have to say, sort of praising itself. It's this self-referral flow of consciousness itself that is the nature of consciousness, to be conscious of itself. Well, there's a force that causes that, that's even more powerful. And it is something so refined. It's within the consciousness that the consciousness itself didn't know about. Because it wasn't open enough. And so it's becoming open more and so the whole treasured chest of the infinite being that you are is just coming awake a little bit more and loving itself and being with itself closer and closer and closer and kissing itself and just enjoying in a beautiful, beautiful, constant triumph of truth, purity, goodness, sweetness, rightness, right action, absolute truth is what it opens itself up to, such a clean, pure, beautiful reality that it just revels in. That's all it enjoys. So it's from this fine, beautiful, you could say level. Well, it's not really. It's all levels are in it. That foundation of existence and beyond that we, give our salutations to that. Salutations to that. And we just enjoy. Just enjoy. Just enjoy. Just enjoy. And surrender.